Have you ever wondered how faith can move mountains? Before we begin, be sure to like and subscribe. In the grand array of Christianity, faith isn't just a concept, it's a catalyst. It's the unseen hand that propels believers forward, guiding their footsteps and imbuing their actions with purpose. It's the spark that ignites the kindling of hope, the whisper that stirs the soul into action. Consider the biblical tales that have stood the test of time. Stories like David and Goliath, where a shepherd boy, armed only with faith, triumphed over a giant. David didn't see the size of the challenge before him. He saw the magnitude of his faith. And that faith, that unshakable belief, was his armor and his weapon. These stories aren't just bedtime tales, they are living testaments of the power of faith. They serve as reminders that when we are faced with mountains, faith becomes our pickaxe. Faith, then, becomes not just a belief, but a driving force in our lives. But what about love? How does love inspire us to action? Let's delve into that. In Christian theology, love is more than just an emotion. It's a call to action, a divine command to serve others selflessly. This concept of love is not merely about warm feelings. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, reaching out to others, and making a positive impact in their lives. Take, for instance, the parable of the Good Samaritan. This story, told by Jesus, illustrates love as an active force. A man, beaten and left for dead, is ignored by passers-by until a Samaritan, moved by love, steps in to help. He doesn't just feel sympathy, he takes action, showing that love is not about words, but deeds. In this way, love becomes more than a feeling. It becomes a mission to uplift, to heal, to serve. This is the power of love as a motivator in the Christian faith. And then there's hope. How does hope keep us moving forward? Just as a beacon shines brightly in the darkness, guiding lost ships to safety, hope serves as a beacon in our lives. In Christian motivation, hope is the promise of eternal life that gives us the strength to endure trials and tribulations. Consider the story of Job, a man who lost everything, his wealth, his health, and his children. Yet even amidst these heart-wrenching circumstances, Job clung to hope. He held on to the belief that God was just and merciful. His hope was not rooted in his current circumstances, but in the eternal promise of God. Hope in the Christian context is not passive, it's active and dynamic. It says, though I am pressed on every side, I won't be crushed. Though I don't understand why, I trust in who. Hope, therefore, is not just a wish for the future, but a lifeline in the present. So, how do faith, love, and hope work together to motivate us? These three elements, the keystones of Christian belief, intertwine to form a potent source of inspiration. Faith, the unshakable trust in God and His promises, forms the foundation. It's the firm bedrock upon which everything else is built. Then there's love. Love for God, love for others, and love for oneself. This isn't a shallow, fleeting emotion, but a deep, abiding love that propels us to act selflessly, to serve and to strive for a better world. Finally, hope steps in. Hope, the beacon that guides through the darkest nights, illuminates the path forward. It fuels the resilience to keep going, to keep believing even when the odds seem stacked against us. These three, faith, love, and hope, are not standalone virtues. They intersect, they interweave, they amplify each other. In the intersection of faith, love, and hope, we find the heart of Christian motivation.